flower of Carmel, most fruitful vine. Splendor.
Welcome to the Day 1 talk series of Our Lady of Mount Carmel, and we'll be discussing on the topic, the origin of devotion to Our Lady of Mount Carmel. The origin of devotion to Our Lady of Mount Carmel can be traced back to the Hemi Brothers, who lived on Mount Carmel near the foundation of St. Elijah in the 12th century. They are seen as the first devotees of Our Lady of Mount Carmel because they are the first to build a chapel dedicated to the Blessed Virgin Mary under the title of Our Lady of Mount Carmel. This shows that Our Lady of Mount Carmel is the owner of the place, and they rely on her benevolence and protection, and in return they pay allegiance to her. In the 13th century, these Hemis became known as the Brothers of Our Lady of Mount Carmel. This is because they took the Blessed Virgin Mary of Mount Carmel as both their mother and their sister. This is to show the intimacy and friendship that exists between them. In England, these Hemis migrated to England in the 13th century, and there they have their first chapter between 1242 to 1244. These first devotees, the Carmelites, migrated to England in the 13th century and had their first chapter from about 1241 to 1242. They were experiencing difficulties and challenges, and St. Simon Stock, who was the Prior General then, prayed to God through the intercession of Our Lady of Mount Carmel. And on 16 July 1251, Our Lady of Mount Carmel in a vision gave St. Simon Stock the brown scapular as a sign of her protection and pledge of peace. In 1287, the brown scapular formed part of the habit of the Brothers of Our Lady of Mount Carmel. The brown scapular thus became the symbol and physical expression of the devotion to Our Lady of Mount Carmel. Popular devotion to Our Lady of Mount Carmel in the 15th century was centered on the brown scapular. So in order to allow the increasing number of the laity to participate in this devotion, the Confraternity of Our Lady of Mount Carmel was formed. This confraternity can consist of both laity and clerics who wish to participate in this devotion. In 1726, Pope Benedict XIII made the devotion to Our Lady of Mount Carmel a universal devotion, and 16th of July was designated for the celebration of this feast. The date was chosen in memory of the brown scapular because the brown scapular was given to St. Simon Stock on that date. In Spain and other Spanish-speaking countries, the devotion of Our Lady of Mount Carmel became popular that several places were named in honor of the Blessed Virgin Mary of Mount Carmel. This is also the same in other Catholic majority countries. In Nigeria also, there are Carmelites, and in a special way, Confraternity of Our Lady of Mount Carmel. These devotees go to the Carmelite community in Nsukka, where they have a sanctuary that is erected in honor of the Blessed Virgin Mary of Mount Carmel to pay homage at least once every year. Thus, as we have seen that this devotion is a Carmelite devotion, and the Universal Church, seeing the richness and the spiritual strength in it, has made it a general devotion for all Catholics, we then invite you to join the Carmelites as we honor the Blessed Virgin Mary on 16th July under the title of Our Lady of Mount Carmel. Thanks, and remain blessed.